I'm going to present you how it's my life now that I'm living in TCU. That's a picture from my graduation. Like that's one of the last pics that I took with my classmates. That's when I came, one of the first things that I did was get an ID in the international orientation. So like they make you feel like you're already there. That was the initiation ceremony that we had. When we did that, like it was really shocking to me because like you come to this new place and they receive you, like all the teachers in this ceremony, like they make you feel really, really special. So like it was really touching for me, and I think it was one of the best things that we've done so far. That was my room when I was the first time that I arranged it, and like it took me a long time to start arranging my room because I didn't bring anything from Ecuador, and it was like we were buying everything here. So like it took us a long time to actually get everything that I needed, but like now after like a few months, I'm actually getting adapted to my room. That's the first time that I had like a sleepover with my girlfriends. And like they stayed in my room because I have a lot of space and because my roommate wasn't there. So like we stayed there and we watched movies, and like it was better for us because it wasn't the first week. So we didn't sleep alone and we had a good time. Okay, that was in the first game. So like I've always liked football a lot, but like now coming here, it's a lot more common to see it every day. Like I go to every game, I go to the tailgate, and like I have a lot of fun with my friends, and I think it's a really good tradition because it brings people together. So like the other day, I saw that the day of the ceremony, of the initiation ceremony, and I felt like they always make you feel like you belong to the school. That's in the tailgates. I like to go to the tailgates a lot because we go to the Latino tailgates, so I found a lot of people that speak my language, and they just like to like talk how I talk and just act how I like to act. That's the second tailgate, and we always have a lot of fun with my friends, and then we go to the games, so it's a good thing. Okay, that's the most important part of my life at TCU, the fact that I have the opportunity to pursue my art. I go a lot to the theater with my friend Ercilia because she likes the theater too. So that was in Dallas when we went to see this Broadway show. That was the chandelier of the theater, and that's the theater in Dallas. So like it's very nice. That's an Assassins in the TCU play, the TCU production that happened like a month ago. And like I went with her too. I do a lot of reading too because I've always liked to read, and having Barnes and Noble so close, it's made it really easy for me to get new books. And I'm in a design class, so I'm drawing most of the time. So that's one of my drawings for my design class. That's another one of my drawings. So like we design sets and costumes and things for the theater. So like I like it a lot because I've always liked to draw, and it's been really good. I went to the Red Hot Chili Peppers concert, and like I've always been really into music, so I had a lot of fun. And that was a drum cafe that happened in the Commons. I found it really cool, like something I'd never seen before. And that was the other TCU production that I saw last week. And like I have to see all these productions because after that I have to write a paper about it for my art of theater class. So like I go to all the plays more than once to understand it very well. And like so I'm really, really involved with the theater. I was trying some things for the Halloween preparations. That's a pumpkin that I did for my roommate. And yeah. Okay, so like I think that's actually a really important part of my life because all the holidays that I've had, like even either I've had visitors or I've gone to visit someone. So I think that has helped me a lot with not being so homesick because I go visit friends that are from back home, which means that I'm always like getting involved with the people that I knew before coming here, and that makes me feel a lot like I was home. Okay, that's my ticket to go visit my parents in Thanksgiving. Yeah. That's my boyfriend. He lives in New Orleans, and I go to visit him alone since New Orleans is the closest thing that I have for someone back home living here. So like I go a lot in the holidays, and like it's really good for me because he's like my family. So like he reminds me a lot of who I am and where I come from. So when I come back, I feel much better every time. This is a lot. I do a lot of volunteering because when I was back home, I was very used to doing a lot of volunteering. And when I came here, like that was one of the things that I really wanted to do. So I'm really involved with Kinderfrost, which is like the school for kids with Down syndrome. That's really close next to the health center. And I also go to Habitat for Humanity and to Best Buddies. So like I have a lot of involvement with the community. That's like the outside of Kinder Frogs. I go there like twice a week. It's for an hour. I just play with the kids. Um, that's Edgardo when he broke his foot. Well, I was like trying to explain how I'm trying to create a second family here, and I feel like he's one of my really really close friends. And so like when he was injured, we were all in the hospital just making sure he was okay. And that's when we go out sometimes, and we have a lot of fun, and we go to places, and we just like dance and try to relax sometimes. And that's a little bit about TCU homecoming. Yeah, homecoming weekend. I was in the parade with my country's flag, and we were walking across the block. So I was with a lot of my international friends, and I found that like really nice when I saw my country's flag, and like I realized that I was going to represent my country. I was actually really excited about it because I'm really like proud of being Ecuadorian. So like to actually have the opportunity to take the flag across the school in such a big thing as the homecoming parade was a really big deal for me. That was Stego, which is the first time I went to Dallas. It's like a concert with paint. And I went with my friends and I had a lot of fun, so like I really loved the experience. This is one of the activities that I like the most, the crew, which is the group that does like different activities for the community. Like the Trump Cafe, they brought bunnies into like the commons, and you had the opportunity to go in and play with the bunnies. So like I love bunnies very much, and so I had a lot of fun. Okay. That's my brother and my dog. So like I do a lot of Skyping when I'm not doing homework or outside my dorm. That's my cousin because I really really miss my family. And like I feel like Skyping with them makes me feel a lot better because like I have so many things that have happened to me recently that I just want to share with them. And that's my best friend. Like we just Skype all the time. The other day I was cooking with my friend, so like that made me feel really at home too because I never cook here. So like cooking made me feel that I was back home again. the Skype session again. So like, yeah, whenever I have time, I'm always Skyping with people that are really close to me. That's actually a poster that my roommate's mom did for us. And like, I felt that it was really nice, like a really nice detail from her being so, like including me in her gifts to her daughter. So like, I felt like that made me feel really, really close to my roommate, and I was really happy about it. I think that's it. Yeah. So like, with this presentation, like I wanted to explain like the important things of my life here, like not like just what I do, but like the things that really are really important to my everyday life.